Jeff Glor replaces Scott Pelley, who left as the anchor of CBS Evening News in May. KuratekCBS CBS named Jeff Glor as its new evening news anchor on Wednesday, ending a 5-month search after Scott Pelley's departure from CBS Evening News. Mr. Glor's appointment, which will be effective later this year, is the latest example of news executives turning to in-house talent who don't have outsized public personas, or command the highest salaries in the news business, for the evening anchor role. The move follows the somewhat messy departure of Mr. Pelley in May. His exit became prematurely public after he sent movers to pack up his office while on a reporting assignment in the Middle East. That surprised the network, which had not been prepared to make an announcement. Mr. Pelley, 60, remains a correspondent for 60 Minutes. The CBS Evening newscast has long been mired in third place behind NBC and ABC, and it will be up to Mr. Glor, 42, to turn things around. For the current season, CBS Evening News is averaging 6.2 million viewers, with 1.3 million viewers in the all-important 25 to 54-year-old bracket, according to Nielsen. The total is more than 2 million fewer than ABC's newscast with David Muir. Both ABC and NBC attract roughly 500,000 more viewers in the 25 to 54 demographic. David Rhodes, CBS News' president, praised Mr. Glor's enormously strong work in the field, and the fact that he's kind of done every job here. Mr. Glor has been with the network since 2007 and has hosted the weekend edition of CBS Evening News. Mr. Rhodes also emphasized that what had secured the job for Mr. Glor was what he's done here, at CBS, as opposed to going out and getting some kind of attention-getting external hire. There are diminishing returns to that, Mr. Rhodes added. Mr. Glor is by no means a household name, though many news executives argue that that's not as important as it was in the days of Brokaw, Jennings and Rather. Mr. Muir was an 11-year veteran of ABC News before being tapped to replace Diane Sawyer. Lester Holt had been at NBC News for 15 years before becoming the emergency, and then the permanent, replacement for Brian Williams. Indeed, the biggest star power and highest salaries have shifted to the morning hours, where the revenue and profits are significantly higher than in the evening. Megyn Kelly, whom NBC is paying more than $15 million a year, was given a show at 9 a.m. on weekdays. Though she has a Sunday evening show, which is on a hiatus, that is not nearly as important to the network as her morning gig, which is off to a rough start in the ratings. Anthony Mason, who was the interim host since Mr. Pelley's departure, will continue his hosting duties of the Saturday edition of CBS This Morning.